So it is March 28th, Friday, and I finally have my voice back enough. You can hear it's still a little raw, a little raspy there. But boy, I was so sick. I cannot tell you the last time I was that sick. And I didn't get a fever, but it was all in my throat. It started in my throat and woke me up at 2 a.m. that first night 2 weeks ago now. The worst pain in my throat I've ever had in my life. The thought of swallowing scared me. And like 3 nights in a row, waking up about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, needing to take ibuprofen just to dull the pain so that I could go back to sleep. But that only lasted about 3 days because I don't usually take any kind of painkiller ever. Even when I'm uncomfortable or, when I have a pain of some sort, I usually just skip ibuprofen. I don't want that in my system. But this, I took ibuprofen gladly. But anyway, I have to update you. So what happened was I had picked a new donor that I really, really liked and got on the wait list, was number 11. The Wednesday that I was homesick all week, got a message saying you need to go to your portal immediately. There is time-sensitive material. So I went to my portal and saw that they sent a message to me saying, hey, you are now number 1, because they and I wrote back, what are you talking about? I'm number 11. How can I be all of a sudden number 1 on the list, the recipient list? And they wrote back and said that they had recently updated her status. And I guess, because you can be on 3 wait lists at once. So it must be that she had a bunch of girls on her list that had other donors that they were on lists for become available first. And so they probably, jumped at somebody else's availability, which then bumped me up from 11 to number 1. So I was freaking out and I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Because I don't have the money, because I have been inseminating this whole time as well. So money has gone toward insemination, and a lot of my donations have been with the intent of me to continue to inseminate as well, along with saving for IVF. It's kind of all in the same bucket. And so a lot of people donating saying, please inseminate twice in one cycle, because maybe you'll have a better chance if you span out have a live sperm in you for 10 days versus just the 5 days that sperm can be alive. I haven't done that though. I just stuck to the 1 insemination because I wanted to save as much money as I could toward IVF also. So I was spending the bare minimum on the sperm, because I don't want to throw a bunch of money at an egg that may not even be healthy or fertile. Well, that's all in this. That's one and the same, right? Fertile and healthy. I've been, trying to watch that and keep the funds for that and for IVF as well, steadily saving and everything. So when I got that news, I felt a desperation to reach out to you all to see if anybody was interested in donating just a little bit. And I'm talking, $5. I didn't, and I hate doing this because it really hits my pride wrong. I don't like it. I'm a self-sufficient kind of a person. I don't really like the whole GoFundMe thing because, in my opinion, in the way I was raised, I make the money on my own for whatever the things I'm, trying to get or trying to buy. And so to ask for help like that was very hard to do. And I have to say, without crying, because it gets me emotional, you guys blew me away. The donations started rolling in like I couldn't believe, because you were going to do what you could to help me make that $2,500 in a week's time to get the donor, because you have to do a $300 matching fee, and then you do have to raise the money all within 1 week's time of saying, yes, I want that donor. And you guys helped me raise over $1,700. And that blew me away. And I'm so grateful to all of you. And I think there are a couple more messages of thank yous that I need to write. I need to get back on GoFundMe and write another couple of messages to a couple new donations that I've gotten in recently. You guys are amazing and you blow me away. Unfortunately, it was only about $1,700, and I was about $800 shy of the down payment, and so I did lose that donor. You know, it used to be that my insemination was covered by my what little money I made here on my YouTube channel, but ever since December, I just have not had really any time or really anything to report, and so videos have been scarce from me. And so because that used to pay for the sperm, were the videos. So I'm going to try and make more videos to beef that up too, but you know, and that can help pay for any inseminations that I want to do while saving for the IVF. Here's the thing, when I went back to that donor's profile, when after I made the post about, you know, hey, can anybody give $5, $10, you know what I mean, I missed some things in her health history that really bothered me to the point of losing sleep over it. And I kept trying to tell myself, nobody's perfect, you know, everybody's got problems, everybody's got, you know, so the fact that I wasn't able to secure her kind of gave me some relief, because honestly, I jumped the gun on her, and I won't do that again. And I did find someone else that really fits what I'm looking for. The scary thing about her is, you know, and here's the thing about genetic testing that I don't like. I feel like we know too much, you know. Well, knowledge is power, right? Or what you do with it. They always say knowledge, what you do with the knowledge you have is the power. So on the one hand, it's good to know what genetic diseases and defects they carry so that you don't pick another donor with that same defect or carrier of the same defect. I can't remember the percentage when you have two people come together that are both carriers of the same thing. I think it's still only about a 25% chance that the child will have the disease or disorder. But either way, you want to avoid anybody that is the same carrier of anything. And so she is a carrier of something that's pretty bad. But honestly, the chances of the male donor that I pick having that are pretty much slim to none. And I am going to go back and recheck the donor I picked. I don't even know if they've approved him. He is from the Texas bank, Cryobank America. And he's a new donor. I've never seen him before, and I don't even know if he'll be available. But that's another thing. I really need to buy the sperm. It's all very strategic, because you don't want to buy the sperm too early and pay storage fees. That's the thing. I think you get a month free of storage before having to pay a storage. I think it's $50 a month. You know, I don't want to pay $50 a month to keep my sperm from being sold to somebody else. So that's kind of hard too. But either way, you guys blessed me like I can't even believe. The love and the support and the encouragement, it was unbelievable. And I'm sorry that I couldn't come on and do a video. My voice was thrashed. This is the first time that I've actually been able to, well, I've been able to talk for days, but you didn't want to hear that. It's been rough. But I have a really nice head start on saving for the new donor that I picked, this other girl. She's actually like 6 years younger than the other girl. So the thing with her is, so I asked what the egg count was for the other girl that I'm not getting now, and they said she averaged only 10 eggs a cycle. That's not really great either. So this other girl is only 25, and so what I can do is, they told me to check back and bother them every day if I have to. Check back every day if I have to. I feel like such a stalker when I do that, to see if she has any banked eggs. So I did write back and say, where is she in her cycle, so that I know when to check back for any banked eggs, and to see. I'm not opposed to buying frozen eggs, so if they have a good deal and a package deal for that, I will do that. People are looking at me. They clearly see that I am talking to myself in my van. But anyway, I just wanted to give that update, saying thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, I was shocked that just from that one post, and I wish that I could have done a video. I realized that a lot of people may not have even seen that post that would have donated. You know, I don't know how many people saw the post, but boy, it was enough to get up there fast. And you guys, it was incredible. And I'm excited. I am just so excited. I really am. So anyway, lots of cars coming up here. So that's it for this update about the IVF donor situation, the egg donor situation. And I will make another video after this, because there is something else going on. So I will talk to you soon. Bye.